Good evening, everyone. This is Jerome Hale again with another video. Just want to give you guys a quick update on what happened this week and some other exciting things that we have potentially in the work. First, I want to give a quick shout out to all the student of the days this week. We didn't have quite as many because of the half days that kind of cut in our days, so we didn't get much time together. But Caitlin was one of our student of the days. Dawson was one of our student of the days. Kenna and Harper. Big shout out and big congratulations to those students. They performed excellent in the classes those days. I look to have more student of the days next week. So my goal is to have one per class per day. So that should be 15 student of the days throughout the week. So hopefully we'll have more next week on our YouTube video. So it was great meeting a lot of the parents over the last couple days. I had a lot of positive feedback from the parents and the students. I had a lot of things that was put on my radar that I need to assist with personally, professionally, in a whole bunch of different arenas. So that's cool. I love meeting with the parents. I love talking about your students and our classroom. So those are always exciting times. Quick update is that we are probably about 8 kids away from my homeroom far as being paid up for 5th grade, and I think it's about 6 or 7 more for the other grades. And I think last I saw was a total of $580. We're about $580 away from all our dues being paid for 5th grade. It's very important that we get those dues paid and get them in so we can go on field trips. Okay. So also, we're going to be starting social studies next week. We're going to wrap up our science on Tuesday. We're going to do our presentations. So look for those grades to be coming in. Those are pretty much participation grades. So if your student participates and does what they're supposed to, they should be getting A's on those things. So we're going to be moving into social studies finally and still continue with our writing as well. So I'm pretty sure some of your students have came home and told you about some exciting things that I'm trying to put in the works. And so what I'm trying to do now at Humphery, I've talked with Mr. Hickey and some of our other higher up administration in our school, and I have an idea of actually having a Humphery 5K. So those of you guys may not know, but I just started running over the last year or so, and I'm preparing for a marathon, and running has helped me transform my life tremendously. And so that's something I want to, help the students do as well, start to get them healthy and get them active and things of that nature. And so we have in the works tentatively a Humphery 5K. And so kind of be on the lookout for that. And we tentatively thinking about maybe February to March. So, like I was been telling the students, you don't just roll out of the bed doing a 5K. That's 3.1 miles. We start moving, and we can even do that a little conjunction with running club. So I've been telling them and trying to encourage them to get moving and just, hey, take the dog for a walk. Ask your parents, can you go check the mailbox and things like that. So as we transition into that, I told them this weekend to install this app. It's one of my favorite apps I use called Strava. Some of you guys might be familiar with it. So, but what I did was I went on and logged in here. And so Strava, that's what it looks like right there. It's just the orange Strava. And so this is pretty cool because this is something that I open up just to the 5th grade students. And so I tell the students all the time, I think of them as my little sons and daughters, and they're brothers and sisters when we're one big happy family. And so this is a way we can actually encourage each other to keep moving. And so if they go ahead and they install the Strava app on their phone or their tablet, or even maybe one of you guys' cell phones if they don't personally have a cell phone, this is a way they can actually track their movements. So as we start moving towards that potential Humphery 5K or running club or just any other activities, they can track their activities, whether it be running, whether it be biking, whether it be swimming. Now, there's a couple different various ways you do that, and you can do that with different watches, tracker watches, with the cell phones and things like that. But the kids, I've explained everything to them, and you can ask them for further details. But just give you kind of quick overview of it. So it's sort of like your little social media, but it's more for health. And so they can go ahead and they can follow me, I can follow them, and they can give me encouragement, kudos, and I can give them encouragement, kudos. So for example, let's say I got a kid named Johnny. Johnny can come and follow me, and he can see right here, this is my evening run. I did a 5K not too long ago the other day, and this is the 3.1 miles is 5K. This is how fast I was running it per mile and things like that. They can come right here, give me a kudo, and they can leave comments. So I can click on the comments here, and I can see some of the students have already went home and installed the app and actually left some kudos. So that's pretty cool. Thank you for those students who've done that. And so this is just a way that we can have like a intimate connection with one another. We can encourage one another. We can keep each other moving. I can look and say, hey, Johnny, I saw you went and walked the dog, and it took you, 10 minutes last time. This time you did it the same amount of distance in 9 minutes. Great job. And we could just keep moving and keep building and help each other. And so this is just really, really cool. I love this app. It tracks all my movements. It lets me know the progress I'm making. And so I would like the students to do that as well. And so I told them, even if they didn't have their own cell phone, then maybe ask mom and dad to install it on their phone. And maybe that's something that the whole family can do. You can guys start going on the evening walk together. So, you come home, you had a stressful day at work. Hey, just walk and talk about that stressful day at work. Log on to the app, see your tracking, take a picture of you and your family. We can comment on it. We can encourage each other and keep moving. And so lastly, I just wanted to share a little picture that I shared with the students earlier today. And it was just my progress. And so some of you guys may not know, but this is where I started. Look at that belly right there. Jeez Louise. But that was me a couple years ago. And so I really started my journey October 2017. So we're coming up on October now. So it's a little over 2 years, and I'm down over 130 pounds. And so I told the students, starting right here with this guy, when I first started want to think about running or walking, it just seemed hard. It just seemed ridiculous. It seemed crazy. But just take it one day at a time. So that's why I told them, hey, just start with walking the dog. Just start with walking around the block. And then eventually you're going to jog a little bit. Then eventually you'll run. Then you'll sprint. And then you get over here. And this was me at my half marathon in June. So just want to get the kids to encourage, let them know that you can start from humble beginnings. You can keep moving. It's never too late. I'm 40 years old to make a transformation. And so I believe that health is going to be important. And it's going to be an important part of their education, because if they just don't feel good, they're drowsy, they're not engaged, they're not a parent. And health is really important and part of their education as well. So I want to encourage everyone, friends, family, everyone, get on that app. Let's encourage one another. Let's move forward. Let's get going. Let's keep having great weeks. And I want great health for everyone. So I pray all of this happens for everyone, and this finds everyone with a great, encouraging week. Have a safe and happy, fun holiday. And I'll see you guys Tuesday. And again, if you ever have any questions, concerns, comments, anything, you can always email me, call me, or stop by. Thanks for now. See you guys later.